is on organizing your speech. In 2017, David plans on exceeding by taking on tasks that are structured for his life's daily progressions. That's a big word tonight. Like getting an early start and preparing for his weeks well in advance of that. You're well on your way tonight by getting started early in January and keeping that momentum going. With his speech titled, The Lovely Pain of Maturing, please welcome David Pruitt.
Welcome. Thank you, Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters. We're brand new, but fellow Toastmasters. Yes. I certainly, for one, appreciate you being here. Time is, like I said before, something you can't get back. I appreciate you being here. By show of diapers, how many people in here are getting younger? Nobody?
Getting younger?
Some people call it that. You're getting younger. Most of us here are in the same boat. We're living, hopefully we're living. We're getting older, and hopefully we're learning from living and getting older. Our first point I'm going to start off with, I have 3 points: living, living, getting older, and learning from living and getting older. First point I'm going to start off with is living. There's an artist, I don't really listen to her, but I do because she's on the radio. Her name is Nicki Minaj. Her song, there's a song that she has, there's a verse that she has in a song. The verse is, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. And to me, for the most part, that's true. Let's look at the word lives as opposed to existing. Living, to me, is flourishing. It's pushing against your limits, pushing against your boundaries, meeting your limits, seeing something that you think you can't do, and attacking it. Full head on with everything you got. Even if you think possibly you can't do it, it's still a matter of going to do it. That's living. That's getting everything out of life. As opposed to existing, where you're miserable, down in the dumps all the time. Every time somebody sees you, hey, how you doing? Bah humbug type. Every day is, can't wait till this day is over, or can't wait till the week is over. I just can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. That's bah humbug. To me, that's just existing. That's not living. So, living as opposed to existing. Point 2, getting older. We're all getting older. There's young age, middle age, old age. There's things that young age people try to do, that old age people do. There's things that old age people do that try to mimic middle age. There's things that middle age people do that middle age people do. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The thing about that is, and what we all have to do that I'm finding, is find out where we fit in. Is our soul and is our heart healthy enough to do the things that we're trying to do? We have to figure out where we are at this time. So, you may be 75 years old, running a marathon. Great for you. If it works for you, if your soul is happy, if your heart is healthy, if your body is healthy, great. If you can do it, do it. You have to figure out where you are. There's living, there's growth, or there's getting older, and then hopefully, again, hopefully, it's a big word, hopefully, because you can flourish with this. Hopefully, you are learning from living and getting older. Because as you live, you encounter trials, you encounter tribulations, you encounter eases, you encounter happiness, you encounter sadness, and through all those events, there's lessons. And hopefully you're taking a lesson out of those events. Trials, tribulations, ups, downs, here's, there's, friends with you, friends without you, family with you, family without you, all that. Everything is a lesson. So hopefully you're taking a lesson. These lessons that you're learning, that you are accumulating over life, you can use them for future trials, future tribulations, future efforts, future perceived limits. From a distance, usually, when you encounter something, it looks like a solid block of something. That's why in your head it's a perceived limit. Solid block you can't get through. But as you work harder and get closer to it, you start to see all the little granules and all the little holes inside. As you get closer and closer, those holes and granules become bigger, and they actually become life-size, and you can walk through it. As long as you learn your lesson from everything you've done before. Even if you haven't, you can still trek to it and learn a new lesson for something else in the future. But remember, everything that comes to you in the future is going to be something new. So you have to adjust and tweak some of the things that you learn. One thing that I want to do is challenge everybody. And before I sit down, before I take my seat, I want to challenge everybody to take a look at yourself. Ask yourself, am I living or am I existing? Then ask yourself, not only ask yourself, but act on it. Am I living or am I existing? Then ask yourself, what is my age category? And am I living it? Is my age category appropriate? Is what I'm doing age category appropriate? And if it's not, does it work? If it works, great. If it doesn't, reevaluate your life. And learning and getting over it. Learn through everything. Learn through everything. Everything that you're doing, everything, every single day, every single minute, every single breath. Learn through everything. Learn, learn, learn. The question and the final thing that I leave with you, the challenge is, every day, act on it, ask yourself, what am I doing with my education? Because you've built up a lot, you've learned a lot, there's a lot of lessons, you have a lot of education. So what am I doing with my education? Don't just stop there.